John F. Kennedy, often referred to as JFK, was the 35th President of the United States, serving from January 20, 1961, until his assassination on November 22, 1963. He was born on May 29, 1917, in Brookline, Massachusetts, and came from a prominent political family. Kennedy was known for his charisma, youthful energy, and oratorical skills. During his presidency, Kennedy faced various challenges, including the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Bay of Pigs invasion, and the Civil Rights Movement. He also initiated the Apollo space program, which aimed to put a man on the moon by the end of the 1960s. Kennedy's tenure as president was tragically cut short when he was assassinated in Dallas, Texas, at the age of 46. Kennedy's legacy is often celebrated for his inspirational speeches, vision for progress, and his role in shaping U.S. domestic and foreign policy during the early 1960s. Here are some of his famous quotes. "Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction." In simple terms, it means that while hard work and bravery are important, they need to be guided by a clear sense of purpose and a definite direction. Effort refers to the hard work and dedication we put into achieving our goals, while courage involves facing challenges with bravery and determination. However, without knowing why we're putting in the effort and where we're headed, our actions can become unfocused and ineffective. Purpose gives meaning to our efforts by defining our goals and motivations. It answers the question of why we're doing what we're doing, and provides us with a sense of direction. Direction, on the other hand, involves setting clear objectives and making plans to achieve them. It ensures that our efforts are targeted and efficient. So, the quote emphasizes that having a clear purpose and direction is essential for making our efforts and courage count. It's like having a map to guide us on our journey, ensuring that we stay on track and reach our destination. Without purpose and direction, our efforts may be scattered and aimless, leading to frustration and wasted potential. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. This quote suggests that individuals who are willing to take risks and face the possibility of failure have the potential to achieve significant success. Daring to fail miserably implies being unafraid of attempting challenging or ambitious goals, even if the outcome is uncertain or there's a high risk of failure. It means pushing past one's comfort zone, embracing uncertainty, and being resilient in the face of setbacks. The phrase, "achieve greatly," signifies attaining remarkable accomplishments, or making significant contributions. It emphasizes the potential for extraordinary success that comes from daring to pursue audacious dreams, despite the possibility of failure along the way. In essence, the quote encourages people to embrace failure as a natural part of the journey toward greatness. It suggests that failure is not something to be feared or avoided, but rather viewed as a stepping stone to success. By daring to take risks, learn from failures, and persevere in the face of adversity, individuals can unlock their full potential and achieve remarkable feats. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. This quote means that change is an inevitable part of life. If people focus only on what has already happened in the past, or what is currently happening in the present, they will miss opportunities and developments that are coming in the future. The quote emphasizes the importance of being forward-thinking and adaptable. It suggests that embracing change and being open to new possibilities is crucial for progress and success. Overall, the quote encourages people to not be stuck in the past, or overly complacent in the present, but to stay aware of and prepared for future changes and opportunities. There are risks and costs to action, but they are far less than the long-range risks of comfortable inaction. This quote means that while taking action can be risky and might have immediate costs, not taking action, remaining inactive or complacent, can lead to much greater problems in the long run. The quote emphasizes the idea that it is better to take risks and try to make progress than to do nothing and face potentially worse consequences in the future. It encourages proactive behavior and decision-making, rather than avoiding action out of fear or comfort. Overall, the quote advises that being proactive and addressing issues head-on is more beneficial and less dangerous in the long term than avoiding action and remaining in a state of inaction or complacency. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. This quote means that being a good leader requires continuous learning, and effective learning often involves developing leadership skills. The two concepts are closely linked and cannot be separated if one wants to be successful. The quote emphasizes that a leader must constantly seek knowledge, improve, and adapt to new information and situations. Similarly, true learning often involves taking initiative and demonstrating leadership qualities. Overall, the quote highlights the importance of lifelong learning for effective leadership, and suggests that leaders should always be open to gaining new insights and skills. When power leads man toward arrogance, poetry reminds him of his limitations. When power narrows the area of man's concern, poetry reminds him of the richness and diversity of existence. When power corrupts, poetry cleanses. In plain English, this quote means that, when people in power become arrogant, poetry can help them remember that they have limitations. When those in power become too focused on their own interests and ignore broader concerns, poetry can remind them of the wide variety of experiences and perspectives in life. When power leads to corruption, poetry has the ability to restore moral and ethical values. The quote highlights the importance of poetry and the arts in providing balance and perspective, particularly in the face of the potential negative effects of power. It suggests that poetry can serve as a check against the misuse of power, by reminding leaders of their humanity and the larger world around them. Life is unfair. This quote means that life does not always go the way we want or expect. There are often situations and events that seem unjust or not evenly distributed. And everyone experiences challenges and difficulties that might not seem fair. The quote emphasizes the reality that not everything in life is within our control, and that inequities and hardships are a part of human existence. It suggests an acceptance of this fact as a basic truth of life. The best road to progress is freedom's road. This quote means that true progress in society and for individuals is best achieved through freedom. It implies that when people have the freedom to think, express, and act without oppression, they are more likely to innovate, grow, and advance. The quote emphasizes the importance of freedom as a fundamental condition for achieving progress, whether it be in social, political, or personal contexts. It suggests that restricting freedom stifles development, and that embracing freedom is key to moving forward and making improvements. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. This quote emphasizes that true appreciation and gratitude go beyond mere words. While expressing thanks verbally is important, the highest form of appreciation involves embodying the values and sentiments expressed through one's actions and behaviors. Essentially, it suggests that actions speak louder than words. So, instead of just saying thank you, it's more meaningful to demonstrate gratitude through how we live our lives and treat others with kindness, respect, and generosity. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends.